Hey all, it's John once again, aka Whisky and Sound, for another Boilermaker Monday episode. So I figured today I'm gonna make a uh, a dark Boilermaker, as I'm gonna call it. And the reason why I'm gonna call it that is because one, we have Little Bang Brewery in Adelaide, who have Dark Arts Chocolate Stout, which I'm yet to try, and I'm gonna just wing it and pair it back with a Dark Valley whiskey. Now, why am I doing this? So, chocolate stout. Um, I actually don't know what to expect with this beer. I haven't tried it. This whiskey, I know what it's all about, and this thing is it's a bit of a beast. It is a bit of a beast. It comes in at 65.8%, so that's a lot of a beast, really. But it is it's a beast nevertheless. You respect it for what it is. This is Dark Valley Solicitor's Robe, which is an independent bottling from Tassie. They're using Adams Spirit, and which is out of an ex-bourbon cask maturation. Um, this is quite a savoury whiskey, and it really opens up quite pleasantly. And um, I believe a chocolate stout would just calm that pleasant storm down nicely, without the need for adding in water or anything. I reckon that'll go down really well together as a Boilermaker. And not just that, I'm looking for an excuse to try anything from Little Bang Brewery because I've known the guy for quite some time now, and truth be told, I met him originally on the car audio circuit back in the days, and then our mutual friends told me that he's got himself a brewery happening, so you should come past and check it out one day. I've always been meaning to try to check out the beer and never had a chance. Even whilst I was in Adelaide for work at one stage, I still missed the opportunity to get down to the brewery and have a few pints. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to bite the bullet, and I put in an order. Thank you, Purvis Beer, once again for saving my ass and getting me some beer. They gave us a real good hookup on a fair bit of their Little Bang Brewery stock. So the first one I am going to try is their chocolate stout. Comes in at 6.5%. So we'll see how this this dark Boilermaker thing works. So I'm hoping that I don't make a jackass out of myself, but I have a real good gut feeling about this. I reckon it's going to work awesome. So cool. That's got some real nice. Oh, that smells yum. That is nice chocolatey, all right. Smells decadent. I know I've used that word in the past a few times with regards to certain stouts, but so whilst that's sorting itself out, I'm gonna. I love that sound. You can never get sick of that sound as a whiskey fan. You can. It's lovely. It is absolutely lovely. What more way could we? Yeah, what better way could we describe it? That's It's got all the elements and fundamentals that you'd expect to get out of a ex-bourbon cask, and it's like there's loads of vanilla, loads of caramel, but then it turns around and it has like a real savoury note to it as well, which I find yummy. It's really good stuff. So yeah, this is you know what I'm gonna go with the whiskey first, whilst that's sorting itself out actually, because I can't wait to try this whiskey again. It really is good stuff. So this whiskey just makes me want to play with my beard. um, oh, that is loads of spice, loads of coffee, loads of oh, and that finish, man. There's like a crisp element about it where it's got like I can smell green apples on here, but yet there's that savory element that's there. It's almost meaty, but not quite. It's it's a bit of an interesting one to. I mean, and you get like you get the. It's like there's a nice balance of malt and a lot of wood oak presence is in there. That's for sure. So I wouldn't say overly tannicky, but it's yeah like yeah it's got like it's got like that feel like the Woodford Reserve double oaked. How it's got that um, how it's that strong woody, oaky charcoal presence. That's what I get in this. But there's a crisp element about it, and there's a decadent element about it. So there's a lot going on. It's actually quite a complex, um, yeah, Aussie dram, which is what I love about it. So there's a lot going on the nose. I can sit here and try to, pull out whatever kind of, aromas from the glass, and I'll be here all night on this thing. So, and that's the kind of cool thing that we've got with. Well, then again, that's that's the cool thing with independent bottlings. Like original bottlings, yeah, sweet, awesome. We all enjoy a single malt whiskey or a blended whiskey, whatever. Second, an independent bottler gets their hands on it on a cask and says, right, let me do my thing with it, and they just have a black magic about it, and they just make it go to like another realm of flavors and aromas, and you just think, how the hell did you make that happen? But you know what? That's their strength, that's their forte, that's what they're good at, and that's why we pay that little bit extra to have that little bit more funk in our spirit. So, see now a lot more fruits coming out of it. It's just an amazing whiskey. I really love this, and this wasn't even their award winner. Their award winner that they had was the one where I think it was a Lark Spirit, which I have that bottle actually floating around. I forgot what it's called. Mm, yep, forgot what it's called. Anyway, I do know it's a Lark Ex-Bourbon Cask whiskey that Dark Valley were playing around with, and they took out a independent bottling of or independent bottler of the year award with that whiskey as well. So yeah, they can definitely deliver the goods. So, all right, I'm gonna coat this pellet up again, and then I'm gonna do a beer rinse and see how we go with that. But already this just smells chocolatey, fruity, all sorts of fun stuff. I'm loving it. So I know for a fact this Boilermaker is gonna work so well, and I'm probably gonna see myself ordering more of those cans. Beautiful. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Richard Patterson. If you've seen his stuff, he is that guy's an absolute gun. He's a whiskey legend, and he if you ever want to learn about nosing spirit, like and just watch him on YouTube or on the socials whenever he does his tastings. Just watch him in action. The guy will make drinking a glass of water an experience. He's that enjoyable to watch. He's that like he's very hypnotizing. He's charismatic, and he's just a brute of a Scotsman. At the same token, you love him. Like you can't help but watch him. You're drawn to him, and he's got this way of drinking his whiskey. And for those that have seen it, you would have gotten that reference. But anyway, I didn't do the nosing at the start. Who knows? I might slip that in later as well. Anyway, on to the beer. Oh, that is actually a really nice chocolate stout. Where are my tissues? There we go. Okay. That is a really nice chocolate stout. Yeah, that's very that's very chocolatey forward, and it was actually quite creamy after that whiskey, which is very nice. Definitely one to calm. You could say one to calm the storm, which is kind of the approach that I was hoping to get with doing this particular pairing. So, man, I should have grabbed a few more of those cans there. That's a really nice stout. And at that kind of ABV, it's actually very surprising how much is going on with that beer. That's a really, really, really nice stout. A little bang, you guys are on the stuff. That's cool. All right, so now let's go for a beer wash, whiskey rinse, and see how we go with that. I envy South Australians because you guys have got this brewery. Based in Stepney, South Australia. And yeah, what have they got here? So they've got a dark beer for a dark show. That's what they wanted. The theatre people, dark ideas swirled around us. Paranoia, sinister signs, and portents. The occult, the theatre people heard us. The theatre people came over. It was sunny, and they were lovely, and we laughed a lot. Then we tried hard to get back into the morbid mindset, but really we just wanted to give them some chocolates. Dark Arts Chocolate Stout. What a quirky little gig. State Theatre Company, South Australia. There you go. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so can you tell that I'm looking for any excuse to drink this beer? That is an easy stout to drink. That is a very easy chocolatey stout to drink. That is so well done. And oh, nice. Now I've got fruit and I've got band-aids. Now I mean that in a really good way. It's like that. I won't say that there's like a dead old element about it, which I don't go drinking dead old, but if you smell antiseptic, or if you smell dead old, chuck in some wood, throw in some apples, sprinkle some chocolate on there, and dark belly. It is awesome stuff, and it's got that, like, depending on where my nose is on the glass, because, and I mean, for those that are watching this that it's your first time exploring whiskey, let alone whiskey and beer together, you'll get different aromas, different scents. If you're nosing at the top, at the middle, and at the bottom of the glass. And I won't forget, Craig Mercer reminded me of the shit stirs that he used to do with the tastings, and go to the top, middle, bottom of the glass. That's always stuck out with me. But anyway, you're going to find a lot more an alcohol-driven aroma there, or it's basically going to be like strong esters you'll get on the nose. You'll get a lot more fruits and a lot more oils coming through the middle section. Well, I do anyway. And you'll get a lot more of the wood influence on the top part. So, or actually, I'm going to rephrase that, because it's actually the wood influence is on the middle, and the fruit, the lighter scents, are at the top of the glass. So, like the real backbone, you'll pick up throughout the middle of the glass area. So you'll pick up on the barrel, pick up on the oils. You'll get all that through the middle, which makes more sense, because the lighter, fruitier notes, the more chocolatey notes, more decadent notes, any floral notes will come through at the top, because you don't need to bury your nose in the glass to get those notes. So that's general rule of thumb. how you interpret it is however you interpret it. So, and me, I know I've got a bit of an interesting nose on me. Not to say that my nose is perfect and my palate's perfect. That's my interpretation of whatever I'm drinking and whatever I'm smelling. So, each to their own. And this may not even be the choice of glass for you too. You may prefer something with a bit more of an opening, maybe something like this bad boy here, or the Denver and Liley glasses, or you may just be screw you, I'm just going to drink out of a tumbler. That, however you want to drink it and enjoy it is completely up to you. That's the beauty of whiskey. Like there are no rules or boundaries. If you want to throw Coke in it, if you want to throw, whatever mixes in it, which I said last time as well. But you do you when it comes to your own whiskey. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. This dark chocolate Boilermaker. Now I lost the palate on this thing, so I need to revisit it again. Now that that's actually sat on the palate for a bit longer and I've gone to revisit that, there's a few more fruits that are coming through that. That's actually really nice. I highly rate this stout. Oh, wow. Man. All of a sudden, there's a barbecue in my mouth. Oh, yum. Actually, I won't say a barbecue. There's a campfire in my mouth. That's what I get. It's, you know what, you've thrown something on a campfire, you get, ash in your face and whatever else. That flavour, that's what I've got. If you've ever tasted campfire dust or ash. Anyway, that's lovely. Makes me feel like a lumberjack drinking that. All I'm missing now is my flannelette shirt, my axe, my beanie, and I'm there. But this is this is a highly rated Boilermaker. I am so glad I paired this together. So for tonight, I give you the dark Boilermaker. And if you can get your hands on, there's not many of these left. I think there's probably maybe even one or two left. But you may also get the same effect with, well, you know what? Try it with any Dark Valley whiskey. Because I haven't been fortunate enough to try a lot of their whiskies. Whatever whiskey that I have tried from Dark Valley, they are big, they're bold, there's so much going on with them. Very complex, cask strength, single cask release. So, yeah, there's nothing shy about that whiskey. So, don't be shy in return. Hit it with a hard stout or a decent porter, something that's gonna cut through it and tame it down a bit, or pull out something that you weren't expecting to find in there originally. But this beer is something. So little Bang, well done on that. And Dark Valley, what more can I say? You kick ass with your single cast releases. So tonight was really good. I actually really enjoyed this pairing. It's probably been one of my favourite pairings so far. So, right. Well, anyway, I will leave you all to it to enjoy the rest of your evening. And once again, you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, support. Don't be shy to follow me on Instagram or Facebook. On Facebook, Beer to Whiskey Drinker. Instagram, Whiskey and Sound. YouTube channel, Whiskey and Sound. Keep making suggestions. Give me ideas for pairings that you want me to try. And for those that want to do any collaborations or you want to join me in here and compare war stories on Boilermakers, and if you've got something that you want to try with me live or maybe a Zoom call or something, let's tee that up. I'm more than happy to share this experience with fellow drinkers. So hope you all enjoy. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I had to put my tongue back in my mouth for a second there. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And I will catch you on the following week for another episode of Boilermaker Mondays. Have a good night.